Subject Geography, Class 9, Lesson number 1, Distributional Map. Children, you all must have studied district, state and country maps in your earlier classes of geography subject. You all must have studied different types of maps. So before starting with our first lesson, we should know what is map. So let's see the definition. A map is defined as a representation, usually on a flat surface, of a whole or part of an area. Maps can be displayed political boundaries, population, physical features, natural resources, roads, climates, evaluation, and economic activities. If we can define more, the main aim of map is to show the location of a places and distribution of variables. Some maps are prepared with special themes. For example, distribution of population, distribution of temperature, distribution of rainfall. In this slide, we are going to understand difference between a general map and a thematic map. You can see in the slide there is a map of India and next is the map of Uttar Pradesh, Mirzapur, Varanasi district. Okay, so the map of India is the general map, whereas Mirzapur and Varanasi district is a thematic map. So what is the difference you can see? You can see a lots of differences. Children, general map is used to show and to find out cities, rivers, roads, railways. These maps often use conventional colors and symbols to represent a great variety of topics. Whereas children, thematic maps usually represent one topic. It is a type of map specially designed to show a particular theme connected with specific geographic area, such as temperature variation, rainfall distribution, etc. Question arises that who prepared all these maps for us? What is the term which define map making? That is cartography. And cartographers prepare maps for us. Cartography refers to study of maps, interpretation of maps, as well as process of map making. Map making starts with our basic drawings of maps to the use of highest level of technology, that is GIS, Geography Information System. So with the help of technology, mass producing maps are possible in today's time. Let us now understand types of thematic map. There are two types of thematic map. First is qualitative and second is quantitative. Now children, question arises, what is the meaning of qualitative map and what is the meaning of quantitative map? Qualitative map expresses the absence or presence of various features of land such as vegetation, etc. Whereas the opposite of qualitative map is quantitative map, which expresses information with numbers. So you can see qualitative map is political map of India and quantitative population distribution in India. So quantitative map shows distribution in maps. Let us understand distributional map. The main aim of map is to show the location of a place and distribution of variables. Some maps are prepared with special themes. Such maps are called as what? Thematic maps. For example, distribution of temperature, distribution of rainfall, density of population, etc. These maps are prepared with the help of data of variables. To draw these distributional maps, we need statistical data of variables. Such maps easily bring out the patterns of distribution. Distributional map can be shown in three ways. That is, first one, dot method, second, choropleth method, and third, isopleth method. Now, we are going to start with the description of maps. First is dot map. Just check the map. What you can see, children? You can see Amravati district, distribution of map. In index, just check the index. You can see dots are available. Just pay attention on the size of the dots. You can see 5 lakh, 2 lakh, 1 lakh, 50,000. Each dot is equal to 10,000 population. Okay. Now, a dot map is prepared using statistical data. That is quantitative data. Which data? Quantitative. Now, there is some precaution should be taken while making this data or map. That is, we have to give value to one dot. For example, one dot is equal to 100. One dot is equal to 10,000, which is given in the map. The size of dots should be uniform, and the dot method is most suitable for that variable which is freely scattered across the region. The distribution of physiography, water sources, transport system, etc. of a region should be considered while placing dots on a map. To show distribution through dot method, the value of dot has to be determined carefully. Now, let us understand choropleth maps. Just observe the map. You can see black and white combination, Amravati district, density of population. Just check the index. Less than 400, more than 100. See the shades. Different shades are there. 101 to 200, 201 to 300, 301 to 400, less than 400. In choropleth map, the data regarding various geographical variables shown by shades of tints of various colors. You can use various colors, but here black and white is given. While making such maps, data used for different variable is obtained through various processes such as measurement and surveying, etc. The smallest and largest value of given data are taken into consideration. The shades or the pattern become darker with increasing value of given variables are drawn accordingly on the map. So children, we can understand easily that where you can see the darker shade, the density of population is high, and the area where there is a lighter shade, the density of population is low. Children, now let us understand isopleth maps. Just observe the map. Amravati district. Theme of the map is what? Average annual rainfall. Just see the index. You can see 800, 900, 1000, 1100, 1200, 1300. Okay. Now just see the map. You can see blue lines. 1300 to 1300, 1200 to 1200. So just observe this. Now we need to first understand what is the meaning of isopleth. Children, iso means equal and pleth means line. So it is a map of lines of equal values. Children, you may have seen contour maps and isobars in your earlier class. In isopleth maps, the distribution is shown with the help of lines showing equal values. You can see in the map 1300 to 1300, 1200 to 1200. It means equal values. Okay. Now, when the distribution of variable is continuous, the isopleth method is used to show its distribution. For example, altitude, temperature, rainfall, etc. For this method, we need to obtain the accurate data regarding altitude, temperature, rainfall, etc. It is assumed that the difference between the altitude or rainfall of two places changes at uniform rate. Values of variables are written on the map at their respective locations. Children, now let us understand geographical field visit. You can see in a picture 3 students are sitting and observing something. In geography, children may interact with physical and human features. When we study geography subject, we need to look the structure in real world. As from maps and books doesn't enough. That's why in geography, field visit or field trip is an activity to visit the real place. Let us understand more. Field visit is an important study method in geography. Geographical concepts and elements can be directly experienced through field visit. You can see the children are observing the soil and the vegetation. Field visit is organized to study physical landforms, river banks, dams, coastal areas, tourist sites, villages, forest areas, etc.